5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, Commanders, and welcome. So, you got yourself an SRV, and now want to take advantage of the easy missions stacking up at Quince, because of course you do. The money is dank, and the effort is low, I have been aware of, and myself, occasionally, made use of this particular dank, money-making scheme. Or perhaps you are an innocent pilot in training, who merely wishes to know more about planetary scans. Fear not, for I am here, so let us begin. Oh yes, dank. So, whether you are queering it up like an antsy puff fairy boy at Quince, or merely sexually confused over how to scan a planet's dirty data points, the initial steps are shared. Find yourself a system, a station, and of course, a mission. Once you have fulfilled the criteria, you are ready, raring and desperate to pop your scan cherry. So let us do so. Leave the station and head out to the planet. Okay, so as you approach the planet, you will receive some dank update messages. These messages are important, dank, and necessary, so go ahead and ignore them. At the same time, a search zone or zones will appear. Don't worry if there are many, you only need one. So either select one visually, or from your navigation menu, and begin your approach. I prefer to approach the planet from below, so I can keep her in view. She is tricksy, and out to fool you. An easy approach method is to get the location to the edge of the planet, and fly directly at it. If the location is grey and dotted like mine was, just fly around the planet until it turns yellow, indicating it is no longer obstructed. Fill the circle with planet by aiming below the planet, so it moves up the surface. Once it's full of planet, and about its own width from the edge, as your telemetry suite kicks in, roll upright and your approach vector should be set. We will skip ahead a little. I'm sure you are capable of flying in a straight line without tutorial. As you drop down to normal thrust, fly towards the search zone. It will flicker and disappear. Eventually the search label will disappear, and it will resolve itself into an actual location. So land your ship around 1 kilometer from this location. I tend to point my ship away from the base. The reason for this is twofold. Your SRV deploys facing the opposite direction of your ship, and docks with it facing the same way, so pointing the rear of your ship towards the base makes traveling easier, and finding the base when in your SRV easier also. Dank, sexy and proper job, gov. So go ahead and land. It is not hard if you have not done it before. Just use your telemetry to make sure you are level with the horizon. Deploy landing gear and slowly go directly downwards. After zeroing your throttle, your radar will change to a 3D relief of the ground below you, showing the surface. You will see some equal signs on your HUD. This indicates the orientation of the ground. Here it is flat, so mine is flat, and blue indicating armor line. If yours are angled, you will need to angle yourself to match, and descend when it's blue. The same goes for the circle below your ship. If this is blue, you may land. If it is red, it indicates an obstruction, or that your ship is not aligned. Okay, bang on, proper job. Now deploy your SRV, and make your way towards the base. Here the surface and gravity are fairly favorable to high-speed travel. This may not always be the case, so pay attention to the gravity of the world you are landing on, and the terrain you are driving across. One thing to always remember is to drive it like you stole it. Oh yes, these SRV are lady girls, and when you are all up inside them, they want to have a good time, the ride of their life. Oh yes, dank and sexy. So let's go show her a good time, and get all up in some dirty data points. Oh yes, a pervy scan job 3-way, lovely jobly, nice one and proper job, governor. Now, as you can see on the radar, this particular installation has a trespass zone around it. Oh dear, not dank, not sexy, but fear not, it is not over. Just because she is putting up a fight, does not mean we will not get up in her dirty scan hole. Oh no, for we are resourceful and dank, so we shall drive around the perimeter, looking for a little sign on our HUD indicating a data point. If it appears on our HUD outside of the perimeter, we can scan it from outside the perimeter. Oh yes, dank and sexy. Stacking missions for the same location is beneficial here, as often it will spawn multiple data points, increasing the likelihood that one will be scannable from outside the perimeter. Success. Oh yes, so dank and sexy, filthy times ahead. So without your scanner, I find it easier to enter turret mode and aim manually. Target lock a filthy scan point and hold down your scanner button. Usually secondary fire. Keep it down. Hold it down. Oh yes, so dank, so sexy. Once it's done, if you have multiple missions stacked for the same location, they should all automatically complete. Oh yes, proper job. Dank one, sticky and juicy, and so full of data. Now all that's left is to rendezvous with your ship. Return to the station and cash in that filthy data for some sexy credits. Oh yes, job done. Proper one and lovely jubbly. If you are a real limp dick cheese wiggler, you can do this in a sidewinder and suicide to get back to the station quickly. In fact, if you fly around in open at Quince, you will often see many of these pink flamingos flying down to the planet and then reappearing minutes later on the launch pad. Such a shame, when money is more important than enjoyment. But oh well, each to their own. Good luck, Commander, and remember to be dirty, filthy and sexy, and also to like this video and subscribe for more.